Thank you. So a very good morning to everyone, and well, it's afternoon now, isn't it? So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate taking time out from your day job is always challenging. So hopefully you're going to enjoy this session. We're just about to give you a reference the digital work or the digital automation work we've been doing with Rotana Group. I'm the group managing director for a company called Connected Safety Net, and I'll introduce my team later in this session, just so you understand as an organisation how we work and how we're excited to get you mobilised with our platform. So just as a way of introducing the company, so if I just share my screen quickly, my calendar. So if you want to know more about us as a company, please feel free to visit our website at connectedsafetynet.co.uk. We are a UK company, but we've been established for nearly 3 years now in the UAE and many clients here in the region. We've been working with Rotana Group for about 6 months with some extensive trials and configuration work of how can we actually automate everything that you do in the hotel and make things more efficient and make things more sustainable. So us as Connected Safety Net, we are a digital factory. So what we do is we automate the exact process our clients need to run their operations. We've created lots of templates for Rotana, which we're about to show you. But what we show you doesn't mean to say that's what you have to work with. If some of what we've configured with the test hotels, that you need some different forms or different processes adjusted in the forms we've created, that's absolutely perfectly fine. That's exactly what makes us very unique. It's important to us that the digital experience that you have is exactly the way you want to work. Just in terms of what we cover, if you go to the bottom of our website, we have an array of services that we cover, from safety compliance with incident management, inspections, advanced security management, anything that you want to automate and digitize, you can do through our platform. Contractor management, so that's particularly a big feature for Rotana. So we're going to show you how we've set up your permit to work processes. You can use our platform for maintenance and asset management. We have an environmental element to what we do, training services, event management, and again, emergency and risk assessments. So effectively, that's a very quick introduction to us as a company. What we would like to do now is just share with you how you would experience us and the work that we've done with Rotana Group. So effectively, I'm going to use one of our welcome packs to just show you the simplicity of our product and how easy it is for you to be mobilized using the solution, remembering that we've digitized your exact processes or the processes that the Rotana Group have helped guide us. So what would happen is once you've confirmed your commitment to onboarding onto the platform, you will receive this welcome pack, which makes things really simple to engage into the solution. So the first thing you'll get is a little bit of an introduction and a bit of story with Rotana. But this third slide is really important because this is how simple and easy it is to mobilize your configuration of the solution. So here you can see this is an interactive welcome pack. So you can click on these icons and they will take you to the login pages for the web portal. Or if you need to download the Android app or the iOS app, you've got two icons here. In this welcome pack, we'll give you your temporary password that allows you to give access to the system. And then we've also been mindful that this is clearly a new process for many. So we've created a lot of interactive videos that helps you see how simple and easy this is. So there's a library here you can connect with. But better than that, we've also embedded some of these training videos into the app and the portal. So at any point someone's not sure what to do, they get a very simple, quick guide video to show them how to use the solution. Once you are mobilized, we have got some of the support team on the call today. We have a support desk that operates UAE time, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, where you can contact us at any point if you want refresher training courses or you want us to support you in digitizing some more processes. That's exactly what this team do. So this is the start of your digital journey with us. You know, as I say, you do have lots more. Oh, here we go, more people joining. You do have a lot more availability in the platform, but you know the best thing to do is see what we've done to get you started, and then go on your journey from there. There is a disclaimer here. It's once you get your welcome pack, it's really important that you immediately change your password to a secure password and be responsible for the security of access to the platform. The data is highly secure. We work with lots of government departments. We are ISO 27001 certified. We're also Cyber Essentials certified. Your data will only be accessible by you as your hotel. And even though we've got lots of Rotana hotels in the platform, no one can see other individual hotel data. So all of that is controlled and restricted, so you can be assured that no one will have access to your data. And you know, a bit of a thank you at the end there, but that's a welcome pack that every registered user will receive, just to show how simple it is to onboard onto the solution. So how Okay, so how does it work in practice? So first thing is this is your web portal, and I'm going to give you a brief navigation of how simple this is to operate. So you have a choice here. You can either operate the platform from the web portal from your desktop, or indeed you can use the mobile application. Now, many of the hotels are using this on a tablet, but it's your choice really how you want to work it. Here's a really good example of all the configured forms that we've done in your library. You may not want to use all of them to start with, but you may want to, do this in stages. But you have a great library here to work with. We also have a very safe environment for you to be able to test your experience of how these digital forms work for the hotel. So if you can see this burger menu here, if I was to click on that burger menu and go to settings, what this will do is it'll allow you to view your hotel. So you won't see all the hotels in here. You'll only see your hotel or your cluster of hotels. So it depends on how you've been configured into the solution. But we also have a training option, which means that you select the training option, you can go in and be very safe in creating test forms and experience how the solution works before you actually go into the live site where your data becomes then very precious. The other thing to note that our system does operate offline as well. So as long as you're logged into the system, if you have connectivity issues, then it's not a problem. The system will work offline as well. So that's a simple navigation of the platform. Let's go back to some of the forms. And what we'd like to do now is give you an experience of some of the digital form processes that have been created. A reminder again, you can create these forms through the desktop or through the app or your tablets, whatever you're using. So if I come into this menu here, this will show you what I've just showed you on the mobile. So if I share my mobile again as well, you'll see that's a mirror of all the digital forms that have been created that allows you to experience the automation that we will bring as part of your onboarding process. Now, to give you some idea of how this works, what we've done on some of or many of the digital form processes, created these little training videos that helps you understand the simplicity of how this works. So if I take a tester of, let's say, demolition work and just show you how one of those training videos work. If I come in here and I create a new permit process that I need to follow, before doing that, I might want to just see how the process works before actually engaging with the digital forms. So if I click on this, and this works exactly the same on the mobile as well, so at any point you have access to these reminder refresher training videos. So clicking on this.
We are now doing a demo for the demolition work permit for Rotana. When you click on the demolition work pack, you will be able to see all previously created work packs. In order to create a new work activity, click the plus sign on the bottom right corner of the screen. Enter the name of the contractor company, for example, XYZ Contractors. Enter the name of the company representative and the date, which will automatically be stated. After saving, you can move on to the description of work, potential hazards, confirmation, cancellation, or permit revalidation. Let's start with the description of work. First, enter the location either by GPS or manually. Then, enter the description of the demolition activity using either speech to text or manually. Each question has a 3-dot menu, which allows you to comment, take photos or videos, upload them, and access the View Info button for further information. Then, enter the list of tools or equipment to be used. You can also attach documents such as the method statement, risk assessment, approvals, third-party certificates, or any other required files. For the duration of the permit, enter the start date and time and the end date and time. Check all potential hazards from the checklist. Save the form, and let's now move to the potential hazards form. In this checklist, you need to select either yes or not available. For compliance or non-compliance, which will generate a score at the end. Save and move to the confirmation form. Here you need to enter the name, contact number, date and signature of the contractor representative, and the same details for the permit issuer. Similarly, enter this information for all persons involved in the work activity. Save the form. The next step is entering the cancellation form, which is used for the completion or suspension of the permit. Here, you need the name, date, time, and signature of both the contractor representative and the permit issuer. If the permit is for more than 1 day, move on to the permit revalidation form. Select the corresponding day number, check the permit opening date and time, and ensure that both the permit issuer and contractor representative sign at the start and end of the day.
Okay, so hopefully you can see the simplicity of how that works. And then, of course, you can see all the digital processes will then follow. If I come back to the main screen again, and we'll look at some of the other digital form processes, as you can see here, you've got all of your permit to work, you've got your receiving records, your defrosting records. We're now going to demonstrate the cooking, cooling and reheating temperature records. Again, just showing you the way in which we've configured this for your use.
We are now doing an instruction demo for the cooking, cooling and reheating temperature record. Once you enter the pack, you will see all previous entries. To create a new form, tap the plus button on the bottom right of the screen, select the property, kitchen, and date, which may be automatically selected. The document number and revision date are fixed. Save the entry, and you will see the new pack appear at the top of the list. Click on it to proceed to the cooking, cooling, and reheating information section. Here, you will find instructions related to target temperatures. After reviewing the instructions, enter the food name. Each question includes a 3-dot menu, allowing you to add comments, capture or upload photos or videos, and view additional information about the question. For portion cooking, enter the end time and core temperature, and specify whether the food is prepared for a la carte or buffet service. Once cooling begins, select the cooking method used, enter the start and end time, and record the end temperature. For portion reheating, enter the end time and core temperature. If any action is required, click on the action button to select the category, assign an action owner, and provide a description. Thank you. Please contact support for further assistance.
Okay, so hopefully that makes a lot of sense. What I'd like to do now is show you an inspection form. So this will give you another example of how this has been configured. So we're going to show a demonstration of the AJRD inspection. Again, we've built a video demonstration in to help aid users of the platform.
Welcome to Connected Safety Net. We're excited to help you streamline your workflows with a digital edge. Let's begin this demo by selecting Reports. Here you'll see an additional form that provides an overview of the various types of work activities accessible through the system. As you'll notice, this platform is efficient, user-friendly, and tailored to meet your specific needs. For this mobile demo, let's use an inspection as an example. The process is simple. Press the circle button with a cross to raise it and start the process. To begin, enter the record number, e.g. 24355. Next, complete the inspection conducted by field. Let's say Paul Richardson. Speech-to-text functionality is available to make this step even easier. You can then verify the date, and you'll see that the GPS location is automatically displayed here. Once saved, you'll gain access to the work pack, where you can follow the same processes as demonstrated earlier. The system allows you to seamlessly navigate through all relevant paper-based processes by completing each stage. Best of all, there's no required order. You can proceed sequentially or jump to any section as needed. This is a complete digitization of your manual processes designed to enhance efficiency, flexibility, and ease of use.
So coming back to the system again, I'm just want to just show you one more video of the forms working, just as it gives you some confidence that there's lots of backup to support you in this process. So coming back into the forms again, we'll do a working out height demonstration, and I'll let that video run, and then I'll go on to the data dashboards.
This is a demo video of working at height permit at Rotana. As you can see a working at height option on the screen, you will click on that and you will be able to see all the previous work permits on your screen. In order to initiate a new work permit, you will need to click on the plus button on the bottom right corner. Once you click on the plus button, you can assign the name of the contractor of the company, and let's just say it is RYD Contractors. You can write the company representative's name right here. The date of the permit will automatically pop up as of today, but you can always reassign it by clicking on it. Now, if you click on Save, it will generate a new work permit pack, which will be coming up on the top of the list. Once you click on that, you will get the options description of work, potential hazards, confirmation, permit cancellation, and permit revalidation. We are following the exact same process that you have on paper, but this is now on the application and has been digitized. In order to enter the description of work, click on this button. You can enter the work location by clicking on Yes, and the GPS coordinate will take your location. In the description of working at height, you can either type it or use speech to text. For example, description of working at height activity. Make sure that against each question, you will be able to see the 3-dot burger menu. Once you click on that, you can take a photo, take a video, upload a photo from the gallery, or upload a video from the gallery. Provide the list of tools and equipment to be used. You can attach the document and click on the folder, and you can enter the method statement, risk assessment, chemical SDS, and third-party certificates from your phone as well. In the duration of the work permit, you can put the start date, start time, end date and time, and fill in the potential hazards checklist. If you go to the potential hazards right here, you will need to fill in the risk assessment being carried out, all workers, all checklists. You need to fill in right here whether they are being followed or they're not available in this scenario. In confirmation, you will confirm the work permit, and you will need to put the name of the contractor company, contract number, contractor representative sign, and the permit issued by information below. In confirmation by persons, all the persons which are involved in this scenario, you will need to put their names in right here. In permit cancellation, every permit which has been issued is supposed to be completed or suspended. So in any case, you will need to fill in this information in order to cancel the permit, suspend the permit, or complete the permit. Permit revalidation will have all the days this permit is going on. Let's just say this is the second day of the permit. You click on day 2, and you will need to have the signature of the permit issuer and contractor representative signatures at the start of the day and at the end of the day. Thank you. Please contact support for information required.
Okay, so one of the nice features of the platform, as you go through your digital forms and you want to create an action and you want to allocate an action, what you have within your panel is you'll have an action button here, which allows you to manage all of your actions. You can manage all of your users here. And that allows you then to make sure that you can see effectively what actions have been assigned, which are in progress, which have been completed, and any that are blocked or may have an issue. You'll see that these are all overdue now, but effectively, if an action is overdue, then the action owner will receive an email to say that you was allocated an action and your action has now moved to overdue. So that's, again, a nice feature to make sure any critical things are being addressed. Now, if you've got lots of actions across your hotel that need to be dealt with and you want to narrow down to your users, then you can just simply untick, and then essentially it will just show the relevant actions that are allocated by individuals. So again, very nice feature to give you an easy view of per user what they're doing. The other thing is you can narrow that to low priorities, medium or high, or indeed you can untick here and say I only want to look at due today and overdue, and again that will narrow the amount of actions in your panel. Or you might want to look at it by category, by incident, audit, inspection, consignment, etc. So again, this is a very nice feature. We get very good feedback from clients. To actually access this, when you complete one of your inspections or one of your digital forms, with an action being allocated automatically to another member of your team, they will receive an email that will say you've been allocated an action. And just to show you how you can manage that action here, you can open up the action, you can go in and you can upload files, for example. So if I wanted to upload a file, just click on this here, and this will give me access to files, and I upload those into the system. I can also see the history of this action. I can also add comments if I needed to add comments. I can change the status of it. So let's say I've completed this action and I'm now going to move it to completed. I can or can't do. Maybe you've got a blocker and you need to request assistance. But let's say I move this now to completed. You can also reallocate actions from your action list. So here I could give below this action and it will reallocate the action to another individual. And once the action's complete, it's simply just closed out and completed and done. So again, just demonstrating how simple and easy this is to use. This action panel here is really, really useful, not only just to manage all your active actions, but you can also schedule all of your inspections, your audits for the whole year. You can pre-allocate those to individuals, and let's say you come into March and you've got lots of action panels there. If you've got someone that's not currently working, you can reallocate those to other members of the team. So again, very, very useful, very, very useful ability to see everything across the system. Now, if I come back to the main menu, the other aspect that you have in our platform is if you, for example, understand that you have unlimited licenses that you can allocate to your staff, and you have 5 super user licenses that manage all the back-end administration of the system. But there is no limit to how many people that you want, effectively doing audits, doing inspections, completing tasks. But let's say, for example, example, you don't actually want people to have access to the system, then we also have a QR code builder. So if we can actually automate, create for you very dynamic QR codes. So just an illustration of that, if I just share here, this is one where the hotel's asked us to do a visitor health questionnaire as an example. So if I share my camera quickly, move that over. And I find my, so effectively, as long as someone's got a smartphone, they access their camera. So come in here, access my camera. I can now scan that QR code, and that will effectively give us a digital form that you require, acknowledge the GDPR data compliance requirements, and then anything that you need to capture or automate is going to be in that QR code, and that effectively comes into the system in case that you need to follow up an action with it, etc. So this is really useful if maybe you want to do things with your customers or suppliers that you don't want to give access to the platform. So this is an introduction to the platform, and when you look at the amount of digital processes that we have, you may require us to support you with some more training. You can see all the different forms. Working with two amazing hotels in Rotana, we've been able to get your processes and create the templates that is expected that will help you achieve your objectives. So again, please don't think that you need to learn all of this. We can do more training sessions with you, but I would say to you, the process is very simple. By going into the training site and playing with the platform, you'll find it very, very easy to learn. Okay, so one of the other aspects is that you have a choice. If you already have a Microsoft Power BI account, then we can help configure this in for you, or you might want us to set one up for you. So I'm just going to quickly demonstrate the Power BI side of this. Is all of your data management. So here, for example, you can see this particular hotel created over 14,000 documents. You can search by year, you can search by month, you can search by site. So if you are multiple hotels in a group, or if you're just one hotel, then obviously that's going to have limited application. You can view statuses. So again, this will change the whole view and look of the dashboards based on the selections you make. Or you might want to look at a specific form and want to see specifically of the data that you've been collating. Action by as well, if you want to just see a specific person that's in the system and want to understand what that individual's activities that can be done also very easily. You can see your form summaries as well, and again you have all the same search filters here at the top. Capture, again, this allows you to visualize who's doing what. So effectively, you can see all your activities that have occurred, and you can see if you hover over any name, it will actually give you the relevant details in the dashboard. Now, again, this doesn't have to look the way it looks here. If you wanted some slight variations, we can do that for you. If we then move to the capture, again, identifying a more deep dive on how many assessments are being done, you've got these filters that allow you to, effectively analyze everything that's going on across your hotel. The one that's really important is really the cooking, cooling, and reheating. So all of your legal requirements of being able to provide this information. This information can be downloaded easily into a spreadsheet and available in any format that you like to retain it for legal requirements. But again, all of the data is readily available in the system. That's also the case for the receiving records. Again, all of your data is here. And also for your defrosting records, all of your data is here and easily accessed. So that's a good insight to the platform. What we would really like to do now is introduce you to the team so that you get some idea of the people that are available to support you through this journey. I'd like to start by introducing you to Bilal, who will also give you an insight to how the service desk will respond to your needs as you need it. So Bilal, over to you.
Yeah, hi everyone. It's Bilal Mahmood here. I'm head of operations and offshore. Here at Connected Safety Net, we have been following ITIL support model. So for level 1, level 2, and level 3 support, you will be reaching out to support at connectedsafetynet.com. And as Paul already mentioned a couple of things, so we will be helping you on all those activities like evaluation process of the forms. So if you need any changes in the templates, if you need the new process to be set it up into the system, and if you have any queries regarding usage of the application or any hurdle you guys are facing, so you just need to reach out to us for those, and we will be there for your helping. Thank you.
Thank you, Bilal. And one of our implementation managers couldn't make this meeting, but effectively works in tandem with Shaista, who's on the call here. And effectively, Fazan is the name you'll see, will be the person that will be reaching out to make sure we achieve all of your objectives. But if I could just hand over to Shaista to give an introduction and talk a little bit about how we do our customization and make sure you get the platform working exactly how you need it.
Hello everyone, my name is Shaista Marwat and I'm working as Business Improvement Specialist. We mostly digitize the forms and make changes as per your requirement. And we also provide the support whenever the customer needs. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you, Shaista. So your welcome packs will be sent to you, and I'll let Ilya talk a little bit about how they'll be sent out to you. But yeah, last but definitely not least, introduce Ilya, who is the Senior Customer Account Manager of the Rotana account and has been working with the group team to deliver what we've got here today. So I'll just hand you over to Ilya and he'll give you a bit of insight to the next steps of the process.
Thank you, Paul. Hi, everyone. My name is Ali Ael. So we had a really great journey with the Rotana Hotel. We've worked really close with the corporate office and the 2 live as well. And 21 hotels are getting live. So we are more excited to see more hotels. For the people that didn't share their contract, please sign it and revert it back. Plus, regarding the welcome pack, so you will receive a welcome pack today, and this session will be recorded as well. We will edit it and reshare it with you either by today, either by tomorrow. So that's it. Thank you so much, and looking forward to work with you all.
Brilliant. As I said, I really do appreciate the time you've taken here. We wanted to make sure we left enough time before the hour's up so that you can have some interactive questions with us. So Ilya is going to help facilitate a general feedback opportunity for you to tell us what you think, or if you want any questions answered, we'll be delighted to do so. So Ilya, I don't know if you want to facilitate feedback.
Yes, sure. So let's start with Amman Rotana, please. Muhammad, Asma. Mood. Asma, any questions? All good?
Yes.
Go ahead. We can hear you.
Asma?
No, thank you. No questions.
Okay, so all is clear. Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
So Rohari from Rohari Rotana, Robin, Sheila, and David. No worries, David. Thank you. Tango Arjan. So probably it will be Ufuk. Any questions, Ufuk? Ufuk.
No questions.
Okay, no worries. So all is clear. So last and not least, Perla from Beirut.
Hello. Hi,
Hi, Perla.
everybody.
Hi,
How are
Perla.
you?
Hi.
Yeah, all is good. At first, excuse me for getting late to the meeting. I was in the morning briefing, and so far, no, everything was clear. Thank you. We really hope that to get interact and to participate in the app. Thank you.
Thank you, Perla, for
Amazing.
your time. So this session again will be shared with you all.
Yeah,
All right.
amazing. Thank you very much. So I see Fazan's just joined, so I think it'd be useful, Fazan, you just talk about your role quickly so everyone knows who you are and what your responsibilities will be in this journey.
Hey everyone, so this is Faizan. I'm head of implementation. So I will be leading your implementation for all the Rotana hotels. I was in another meeting of Rotana hotels, that's why I couldn't join the early half. So after this meeting, I will be sharing your welcome packs, and with the welcome packs, you will be able to log into your application. What I will recommend to you guys, go to a training site, go through each of the packs, each of the forms that are there, and gather around the questions. I will be sharing one more email with you to schedule a session with you to see what changes you required on those all the forms which are available on a training site, and we'll make those changes and we'll create a live site for you so you can start using it as well. So I'm looking forward to an amazing journey with you guys.
Brilliant. And once again, I thank you all for your time. As I say, we're very, very excited to be working with you, and we look forward to connecting with you again soon. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.